happy day on Gloom. And from the people who brought you, I wish I didn't have the perfect face. I wish I wasn't this rich. My mom likes to take off my leg every once in a while. This was one that's a little bit more down to earth, okay? I wish I was an only child. I don't understand why anyone would ever wish for this because siblings are fun. They're interactive. They're hilarious. They're annoying at times, but they teach you how to do the banter. They teach you how to enjoy an argument. Truly.
Hi,
I can't wait
my
to
name
see.
is Demelza. Please like and subscribe. My
No!
first memory of Mom is of her voice. She'd sing lullabies to me every night.
You remember that? You have a really, really good memory. Good for you. I think I became sentient when I was like 3. But that's cute though that she remembers. I always remember the songs that my dad sang to me.
By the time I was 1, I could hum every lullaby perfectly. Dad would play the grand piano, and I'd jump onto his lap and press the keys.
Is your dad single? Just wondering. Just asking.
On Dad's 30th birthday, there was
30th?
a grand celebration at our mansion. In the middle
At
of
your
it,
mansion?
I climbed onto the table and started singing the birthday song.
Everybody in these animations are rich. Like there's a really, really big like trend of woe is me, but I'm so rich. It's really interesting, this angle. I guess people like to watch it more.
Happy birthday to you.
How darling.
Happy birthday to you.
How sweet. You know, I heard on television you can't actually sing happy birthday because of like some sort of copyright law with happy birthday. I wonder if it's the same with YouTube and if I'm gonna get in trouble.
Happy birthday to you.
Adorable moment.
When I was
does
finished,
everything go
I
wrong?
looked around in surprise to see
What?
grown men crying.
Oh.
Oh my God, she has the voice of an angel. My parents hired the best musicians and vocal coaches for me.
She's gonna be a singer. Is she gonna have a little sibling who sings better or what's the deal?
At every party, I'd put on a show for our guests. My life
Wow.
was perfect until one day when everything changed. When I was in the 3rd grade, Dad had just returned from a business trip, and I stopped short when I saw a scrawny little girl get out of the car too.
Oh,
She was
dear.
trying to hide behind Dad.
Did he adopt somebody on his trip? I mean, a daddy like this, I wouldn't put it past him to get into some trouble.
This is Isabel. She's your sister, and she's
Oh.
going to live with us now. Will you take care of her?
I looked into her scared, dark eyes.
Dad, what were you doing? What have you been doing in your spare time? You were only 30 when Protag sang her first song. What did you do in your 20s?
Always. But the day Isabel walked in, a dark shadow was cast over our happy home.
Mom's
That evening,
jealous.
we overheard a huge
Oh, Mom's so jealous. Mom's gonna go get pregnant. I know it.
You've broken my heart, and now you've brought a reminder of that to live with us?
Ah!
She can't stay here. I won't raise a child that isn't mine.
She's just
She
a
has
kid.
nowhere to go. Her mother's gone. I know you hate me right now, but please, don't take it out on her.
Oh, the tea, the tea, the tea. This is why we're here. This is what I'm here for.
Just a kid.
I didn't want Isabel to hear this, so I said,
Come on, I'll play something for you. What's your favorite song?
She's gonna be like, people equals shit.
Mom hated Isabel.
Oh,
She
dear.
pretended like Isabel didn't even exist. But Dad
Okay.
and I adored her, and we more than made up for Mom's ice-cold attitude.
I don't think you can make up for the matriarch of the house hating your guts, but that's fine.
We got some news one day that turned our worlds around.
No.
Dad
What?
had been in a terrible car accident.
No!
And he was gone.
No, and who looks that good in his, he's not even smiling, he's just like, I know. Too good for this world. Apparently too good for one relationship too.
We were all devastated, but Mom
dear.
just shut herself up in her room for weeks. One night, I was
Like
reading
Elsa
a
from
story to
Frozen.
Isabel when Mom suddenly barged in.
What are you doing in my daughter's room? You're just a poor maid.
Stop it. Please, she's just a kid. What are you doing, mama?
She's not a maid. This is Isabel, remember?
You're not
How could I
making
forget
her become the maid.
Everything bad that's happened to us is her fault.
Oh,
I
dear.
stared in horror at Mom as Isabel started to cry.
Can I just say the animation has gotten so much better on My Story Animated. Like it actually feels like I'm watching something that wasn't cut together really, really quickly with like just kind of like these puppets that they use in every single thing and they edit maybe the hairstyle.
Pack your things first thing in the morning, Isabel. You're going to be sleeping with the maids now.
Oh
What?
no.
No, she's not going anywhere.
Either she goes to the maids or the orphanage. This is her last night here.
It looks like Dad, like, maybe was obsessed with her looks and overlooked a few things. She's not a nice person. Like, imagine marrying somebody and thinking that they're one way, and then they turn out like this. What?
She suddenly pounced at Isabel
Ah!
and grabbed her stuffed bunny and threw it in the fire.
No, my mom made that.
Oh my God, no! Oh my gosh, I'm so mad.
What had happened to my mom?
She got cheated on, girl.
Isabel was shifted
Please.
to the maids' quarters and made their helper after school. I was scared she'd be sent away, so I didn't fight with Mom, but I'd sneak food to her and help her with her homework at night. And at
She's
school,
still gonna be
we could always hang
traumatized.
out together. But one day, I was really surprised to see Mom marching into the principal's office.
What is this witch doing here?
I'm here to withdraw Isabel from school, of course.
Oh no, you're gonna put her in some like janky school even though she needs every advantage she can get right now.
She has to go to school. Why? She's never going to be anything but a maid like her stupid mother.
The dad cheated with the maid? Oh, juicy.
As she turned around, I grabbed Mom's wrist. If you make her drop out of school, I will too. And I'll
Good.
tell everyone why. Dad would
Get
be
her.
so disappointed in you.
Drag her.
Mom looked shocked, then angrily pulled her arm away and left. I'd won this little battle, but God knows what she'd do next.
You're scaring the students, Mom.
But at least I had Eric. He was my boyfriend for 2 years and was just crazy about.
He looks like your dad. Is anyone gonna tell you that?
One evening when I was on a date with him, I suddenly started getting calls from Isabel.
Come home right now.
Oh
I
dear.
ran home to a scene of complete chaos. Mom was tearing apart Isabel's room. Your dad's watch is missing, and I'm going to search all the maids' rooms.
What would Isabel do with a watch, ma'am? She's not about to go pawn it off, and I'm certain she doesn't like telling time and style.
And when I find it, I'm kicking out the thief for good.
Oh,
Just
dear.
then, a servant
You're
came
gonna
from
plant
another
it, I
room,
know. Uh-oh.
saying it was under Mom's personal maid's bed. Mom looked completely shocked to find out it was her.
At the personal maid? She's gonna have some real trust issues with the personal maids.
But she threw her bags out instantly. Some days later, it was Isabel's 13th birthday, and I snuck into her room with a cake. When she blew the candles out, I asked her what she'd wished for. I wished her mom was dead.
Isabel! Oh my gosh, look at her! She's 13. She knows what she's doing. She has attained sentience. She has attained adulthood. She grew up too fast, and things got dark.
She's my mom.
Surely you can see where Isabel is coming from, like surely. If I was in your position and knowing this is a 13-year-old, I'd be like, listen, I get where you're coming from, but you should never wish that on anybody.
I'd never seen that look of hatred on my little sister's face before. In the
She's
middle
grown.
of all this drama, I had a huge audition coming up. A prestigious music academy was looking for talent from different schools, and being selected would be a dream. But
Get
5 days before the audition, I woke up with my throat hurting. I called out to the maid, but to my horror, my voice was gone.
Oh, what? Is Isabel gonna sing and take your part? Is Isabel gonna become you?
Who diagnosed me with laryngitis. What he said next left me shocked. Your
Stop
voice will return to normal soon.
All the
but
men look like Dad
this
here.
is the end of your singing.
Stop.
On the day of the auditions, I slipped into the auditorium with Eric, feeling devastated.
She's got so much going on, and like Eric is just her arm candy for life right now, and I'm here for it.
One of the judges said, "The last performer is Miss Isabel." Wait, what?
Oh, I knew it!
Isabel stepped onto the stage and started singing. You made me insecure, told me I wasn't good enough, but who are you to judge?
She's a future Amy Winehouse.
You'd like
Voice
to
needs
change
work,
about
but
your-
we love the emotions.
I'm no beauty queen, I'm just beautiful me. I was stunned. Her voice was beautiful.
Oh,
The
happy for
judges gave her
her.
a standing
Good.
ovation and said they'd be in touch with her soon. Isabel, that was amazing. But why didn't you tell me you could ever sing like that? She brushed my arm off angrily, her eyes blazing. You never asked.
Okay, I'm sorry, but Isabel is the main character here. And I love her evil villain character arc. Like, I'm here for it. She's been through a lot. You let her move to the maid quarter, and I know that's not your fault. I know that's your mom's fault, but you could have done a little bit more pushback then. I let her do it and then hung out with her at school.
But I guess that's something we both got from our father. It makes you unhappy, doesn't it?
He did have good genes.
Why would you say that?
He did have good genes, and his genes spread. I shouldn't make that joke. They spread.
You think sneaking me food makes up for how I'm treated? No, it doesn't.
I'm sorry.
All it does is make you feel good about yourself. As she
Yikes.
stormed off, I felt heartbroken. As Eric walked me back home that evening, suddenly a cyclist came charging straight at him. I pushed Eric out of the way just in time, but he landed on the pavement, hitting his head.
The men have a death wish in this story. Like, they live, they get the babes, they die young.
And after hours of waiting at the hospital, we were shocked to get the news. Eric was in a coma. The doctors were hopeful he'd wake up soon, but weeks turned into months, and before I knew it, a year had passed. I was almost done with high school, and Isabel was in her music academy on full scholarship.
Oh, she got into the school you wanted. Yikes.
One day when I went to see Eric, I was shocked to see him sitting up in bed. Oh my God, you're awake. He gently pushed me away.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, who are you? Eric,
Oh.
it's me, Demelza, your girlfriend. Can you sing?
The first thing this man asks after waking up from a coma, not recognizing her face, is, well, can you sing? Like, can you at least make yourself useful? Sing something?
But then I got sick and had to stop, remember? No.
Oh.
I just know that my girlfriend sings beautifully.
Oh no, Isabella's gonna come in and take him away!
But she'd talk and sing to me often, and I could hear her.
Isabella's been coming in to sing to him! Oh no! She's like an actual evil villain who lives on top of a mountain.
Suddenly, my blood ran cold when I heard someone behind me. Babe, that was me. Yes, it's you. She ran forward and hugged him, and then they kissed.
Okay, Isabel, please. Like, I understand where your resentment is coming from. Like, I understand that you're angry, but come on.
I just lost it. I pulled Isabel by her hair. Are you completely crazy? You've been visiting my boyfriend and singing to him? Tell him you're lying. I am not. He's mine. Let me go, witch. And suddenly, she pushed me viciously, and I went...
She's a scrapper. She's had a scrappy upbringing. You can tell that she doesn't throw muffins. She throws punches. I wouldn't want to get into a fight with Isabel.
I attacked her, and we went crashing straight into the machines. And the next thing we knew, we were both thrown out of the hospital. I turned furiously to Isabel. We're done. For good. You've become a hateful monster. I don't even know who you are anymore. But you're definitely not my sister.
What's the clap?
Finally. And with that,
That's
she
it?
left.
I want to know more. I wish that she like yelled back at her and like enlightened me of why she took it this far. Like, why would you dedicate all of your time to hating her when you could hate the mom?
By the time I got home, Isabel was gone. The next morning, Mom discovered a lot of things were gone too, including Dad's watch. I'm going to report her to the police. I'm going to... Mom, just stop it. She's gone. That's what you wanted since you first saw her, right?
And also you created a monster, and also it was her dad, so let her have that memento.
What if she took Dad's stuff? It's hers too. Let it freaking go. A year
I like
later,
her. She's
I went
mature.
off to university to study music. If I couldn't sing anymore, I could still play. In my final year, I was leaving the campus one day when I stepped on a newspaper. It had Eric and Isabel's face on the front page with the headline, "Billionaire to tie knot in 2 weeks."
What?
Well, good for them.
Wait, what do you mean good for them? Eric's a billionaire? What?
Just a few days later, I walked into a coffee shop, and to my shock, I saw Eric there. And he was kissing a blonde girl that
Just like
definitely
Dad.
wasn't Isabel. I just
Rest in
walked
peace.
away. And when her wedding day arrived, I just couldn't not do anything.
Good person.
And that's how I found myself bursting into the church.
Could you not have sent a text like the day before? Could you not have like shown up to her house? Like could you not have done some like Googling, some research? Do you not know anybody that Isabel is friends with, do you have to show up in the most dramatic fashion, flinging the doors of the chapel open and ruining a wedding?
Hold it! This wedding can't happen! As Isabel turned to look at me in horror, I ran straight at her and hugged her. I held onto her tight as she squirmed and shrieked. OMG, you psycho, get off me. I love you, Isabel. I'm not going anywhere till you listen to me. She dragged me off to a small room.
Please
Isabel,
believe her.
You can't marry Eric. He's a cheater. I saw him kissing a girl the other day. I swear, I'm not lying. You think I don't know about that? Well, I do.
What is with all of the girls in these animations knowing about the cheating? Like, what? It's like, this is always the Uno reverse that makes you go, ah! Like, what? Everybody seems to know what's going on.
And it doesn't matter. I stole your man, and he'll take care of me. At least I got rid of you and your psycho mom.
That's really, really evil. So she knows that he's a piece of garbage, but she is with him because she wants to be financially stable and never end up in a situation again where she's trapped. Interesting.
Isabel, listen to me. You're just angry right now. I'm so sorry about everything.
Angry and broke.
Mom was unbelievably cruel to you, and I should have fought harder. You deserved so much better, and you still do. Don't marry this jerk, please.
I'd be like, listen, he's not gonna sign a prenup. Just let me marry him. I'll divorce him in like 2 years. We'll all live happily ever after. Just let this one go.
And I miss you so much. I had 2 things that I loved the most. My voice and you. I lost my voice for good, and I don't want to lose you too. Oh, Demelza, I'm so sorry for all the horrible things I did to you. I thought I wanted to marry Eric to tease you, but I now realize that everything I've been doing in my life was to not end up alone.
Okay. This isn't just a wild goose chase like the last one of these that we reacted to. The characters are human, but there's good things about them. I'm not sitting here hating both of them or hating everybody. This is chill.
You're my family. I made a promise to Dad to take care of you, and I will, always.
Cute.
And with that, we hugged each other and walked back to our home. Family always comes first.
Wait, but Mom still lives there. What'd you do with the mom? Did you kill the mom? That was actually good. That was well animated. They didn't bite off more than they could chew with the story. Everything tied together really nicely. It wasn't completely predictable. I think it was pretty chill. It was a pretty chill time. We had a pretty chill time here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please check out My Story Animated's channel. It's getting better. Please like this video, and if you'd like to see me again, make sure you hit push notifications. I will see you on the next one. Bye.